On Monday, many will give candy to their Valentine as a symbol of love. But for a Westfield man, he's felt anything but love since eating a Valentine candy he says had rust in it. CBS 3 Springfield's Chris Stewart joins us live in the newsroom with a story you'll only see on CBS 3. Chris?
Jennifer, Kenneth Stomsky says he knew something was wrong when he bit into a chocolate-covered cherry 3 years ago. And this little candy did thousands of dollars in damage to his mouth, and he says he plans on getting much, much more. For Westfield's Kenneth Stomsky, the journey began in 2008 when he bit into one of his favorite candies, Stella's chocolate-covered cherries.
I bit into it, and there was a loud, sharp crunch.
And a large, sharp pain in his mouth. Stomsky went to the dentist and found out the typically soft candy cracked one of his tooth caps.
The root is also cracked, and they told me the only way out of this is a $7,000 implant.
Stella's Chocolate is owned by Tootsie Roll, based in Chicago. Hoping the company would pay some of his medical bills, Stomsky called the corporate office. Tootsie Roll requested a sample. It was when Stomsky sent one over, he says, things turned sour.
3 weeks later, they called me up and said they destroyed the sample I sent them.
Fortunately, Stomsky cut the candy into multiple samples and privately found an independent certified forensic lab to do the tests. The results showed traces of rust in the candy.
I was shocked. I mean, rusty metal inside of a candy.
Stomsky says he's heard little response from Tootsie Roll. He has a briefcase full of every email and report, even the tooth he had pulled and the candy he spit out in 2008. He says he's sent multiple bill copies to the company, and Tootsie Roll offered him a $1,500 settlement for the more than $10,000 in expenses.
This is not working. This has to be done properly, and the only way I figure I can do it is my day in court.
And Stomsky will have it. Last week, he went to Superior Court and obtained a docket number and plans to take on the company. Even though it'll be years before he stands in front of a judge, he says he'll wait because he feels he'll get the sweet taste of victory.
For me, it's not a money thing. I want to be proven or treated properly. That's all I've ever wanted.
Now, we did contact Tootsie Roll, but the company did not return our phone call. As for Stomsky, his day in court isn't expected until 2014. We're live in the newsroom tonight. Chris Stewart, CBS 3, Springfield.